Allah sent the prophets for mercy. Allah sent the prophets for guidance. We need to learn the stories of the prophets, the stories of the prophets.
Assalamu alaikum. Baba, can I sleep here tonight?
Only if you have prayed your salah.
I did. Can you please tell me the Prophet's story?
Tonight, I will tell you the story of a boy thrown into a well but raised to a throne. Prophet Yusuf, Alayhis Salaam. The story of Prophet Yusuf, Alayhis Salaam, lineage and noble family. Prophet Yusuf, Alayhis Salaam, was the son of Prophet Yaqub, Alayhis Salaam, the grandson of Prophet Ishaq, Alayhis Salaam, and the great-grandson of Prophet Ibrahim, Alayhis Salaam. This makes him the fourth prophet in a blessed chain. His mother was Rahil, Rachel, and his full brother was Benjamin. His 10 other brothers were from his father's first wife, Leah. Yaqub, Alayhis Salaam, dearly loved Yusuf and Benjamin because they were the youngest, and their mother had passed away. The dream and its meaning one night. Yusuf, Alayhis Salaam, saw a remarkable dream. O my father, indeed I have seen 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me. Surah Yusuf, verse 4. Yaqub, Alayhis Salaam, immediately understood this was a sign of his future greatness and prophethood. He advised him, O my son, do not relate your vision to your brothers, or they will contrive against you a plan. Indeed, Satan is a clear enemy to man. Surah Yusuf, verse 5.
Baba, why did Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam's brothers, become jealous of him?
Because Prophet Yusuf, alayhis salam, was loved by their father for his pure heart and strong faith. His brothers couldn't understand that this love was not about favoritism, but about righteous. The brothers' jealousy. The older brothers were envious because their father's love leaned toward Yusuf and Benjamin. They said, kill Yusuf, or cast him out to some land. The face of your father will then be only yours, and after that, you will be righteous. Surah Yusuf, verse 9. One brother suggested instead, do not kill Yusuf, but throw him into the bottom of the well. Some travelers will pick him up. Surah Yusuf, verse 10. Thrown into the well, they convinced their father to let Yusuf go with them. Then they cast him into a deep well. Later, they returned weeping with a false story. O our father, indeed we went racing each other and left Yusuf with our belongings, and a wolf ate him. Surah Yusuf, verse 17.
Baba, how did Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam, stay patient when he was thrown into the well?
He stayed patient because his trust in Allah was stronger than his fear. Even in the darkness of the well, he believed that Allah had a beautiful plan waiting for him, a plan greater than his pain. Yaqub, alayhis salam, knew they were lying but showed patience. Rather, your souls have enticed you to something, so patience is most fitting, and Allah is the one sought for help against that which you describe. Surah Yusuf, verse 18. A passing caravan found Yusuf in the well, pulled him out, and sold him in Egypt for a cheap price. And they sold him for a reduced price, a few dirhams, and they were, concerning him, of those content with little. Surah Yusuf, verse 20. He was bought by Al-Aziz, the minister of Egypt, who told his wife to treat him well. Test of the palace. As Yusuf grew into a handsome young man, the wife of Al-Aziz, known in narrations as Zuleika, desired him, and she, in whose house he was, sought to seduce him. She closed the doors and said, come to me. He said, I seek refuge in Allah. Surah Yusuf, verse 23. A sign from Allah saved him from sin, but she falsely accused him. When the matter was exposed, her guilt became clear. Yet to protect their honor, they still imprisoned Yusuf.
Baba, why did Allah test Prophet Yusuf, Alayhis Salaam, so much before giving him honor.
Because great faith requires great patience. Allah tested Prophet Yusuf through betrayal, slavery, and prison, so he could rise with wisdom, purity, and gratitude. Once he became a ruler. In prison, Yusuf's good manners and piety impressed all. Two fellow prisoners asked him to interpret their dreams, and he used the opportunity to call them to monotheism. O my two companions of the prison, are separate lords better, or Allah, the one, the prevailing? Surah Yusuf, verse 39. He interpreted their dreams accurately, and one of them later mentioned him to the king. The king's dream and Yusuf's rise. The king dreamed of 7 fat cows eaten by 7 lean ones, and 7 green ears of grain, and 7 dry ones. Yusuf explained, "You will sow for 7 years consecutively, and what you harvest, leave in its spikes, except a little from which you eat." Surah Yusuf, verse 47. The king was impressed and made him the treasurer of Egypt. Reunion with his brothers and parents. When famine struck, his brothers came to Egypt to buy food. Yusuf recognized them, but they did not recognize him.
Baba, what did Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam, do when he finally met his brothers again?
He forgave them completely. Instead of seeking revenge, he said, "There is no blame on you today." His forgiveness showed that real strength is in mercy and compassion, not anger. After testing them, he finally revealed his identity. "I am Yusuf, and this is my brother. Allah has certainly favored us." Surah Yusuf, verse 90. They bowed in respect, not worship, fulfilling his childhood dream. And he raised his parents upon the throne, and they bowed to him in prostration. Surah Yusuf, verse 100. Death and burial. Yusuf, Alayhis Salaam, lived the rest of his life spreading the message of Tawheed. Before his death, he said, "Cause me to die a Muslim and join me with the righteous." Surah Yusuf, verse 101. He requested to be buried in Palestine. His body was taken out during the time of Prophet Musa, Alayhis Salaam. Scholars' Insights Ibn Kathir states that Yusuf was about 17 years old when thrown into the well. His story is called Ahsan al-Qasas, the best of stories, in Surah Yusuf. Verse 3, because it contains patience, chastity, wisdom, and forgiveness. Most scholars agree that his rank in Egypt was close to a king or minister, overseeing food storage and distribution.
Baba, what is the most important lesson we learn from Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam's story?
We learn that jealousy breaks families, patience brings victory, and forgiveness makes us closer to Allah. Even in suffering, Prophet Yusuf, alayhis salam, never lost faith. And that's why Allah, lessons from Prophet Yusuf's life, patience, sabr, is rewarded. From slavery to leadership. Chastity protects honor. He chose prison over sin. Forgiveness heals hearts. He forgave his brothers who wronged him. Dreams can carry divine messages, but interpretation requires prophetic wisdom. Allah's plan always prevails. No trial is wasted.
May Allah bless my child with a kind heart and strong faith. Help them follow the Prophet's path, stay honest and patient, and always walk in your light. My son, remember true strength come from Allah.
Ameen. Good night, Mama. Good night, Baba.
Good night, my brave boy. May Allah make you among the obedient.
The stories of the Prophet.